Okay, you're here for our Republican Roundtable, and joining us, Republican Public Relations Consultant Christine O'Donnell and Democratic strategist Dan Gerstein. Let's start with the hot news topic of the week, Benazir Bhutto's assassination. This is a story that I personally thought would really change the campaign and change the landscape. Did it have any impact? Who did it help? Who did it hurt? And how they handled it?
I hate to say that such a tragedy would help anybody,
well, of course, yeah.
But it reminds voters of the significant reason why our foreign policy has to be based in America's interest and not political correctness and not just what your party thinks is popular and what's not popular. And this actually would have set a golden opportunity for Giuliani had he chosen not to sit out Iowa, because he has the strongest record on fighting terrorism.
I know we in the media were anxious to say that it was going to redefine the campaign because we're always looking for a new thing to talk about and write about, but I don't think it had that kind of impact. Having said that, Dan Gerstein, Democratic strategist, who do you think handled it the best? I mean, there were clearly some missteps by Huckabee, but who interpreted the information and capitalized on it the most effectively?
I don't think anyone really, got a big boost out of it, but I do think it really helped Hillary Clinton and John McCain, precisely because they are the hawks in the race. They are the most experienced people in the race.
But Barack Obama said, oh, Hillary Clinton, basically, you started this by voting for the war.
Right.
You added to the chaos in the Middle East.
Right.
Axelrod actually said that, not Barack himself.
And they very much overreached, and the indication that they overreached was that Barack Obama had to kind of walk back from his top strategist remarks later in the day.
Yeah,
which points to the need that we must have a Republican president this next time, because the chaos,
if you may say so,
the chaos in the Middle East is exactly, and all the blame that's going to happen and the finger pointing, who's responsible for this in Pakistan. We can't get involved in that. And if the Democrats are already trying to point fingers as to who's at fault for Benazir Bhutto's assassination, what's going to happen when they're president? What we have to do is be a calming force, a stable force, and say, guys, unfortunately this happened, but democracy and stability is crucial to you, and it's crucial to us.
That's a very important point, but I disagree with what Obama said in terms of Hillary Clinton's vote for the war, but there's no getting around the fact that George Bush's foreign policy has had a disastrous effect in our credibility around the world. Well, and a Republican who's going to go out like Rudy Giuliani and advertise, I'm going to continue George Bush's foreign policy, is going to have no chance, Christine, to deal with the problems in Pakistan.
You're going to have to talk about that on the other side of the break.
I've got a great rebuttal.
Okay, we're going to get
coming right back, and we're also going to talk about Fred Thompson when we return, how he doesn't want to be president, but he will if he has to.
Yeah,
coming up.
That weird comment.